My name's Sarah, and the idea of these videos is to give you a little bit extra, another perspective on some of the articles that come out in the Speak Up magazine. The names that companies choose for their products, brand names, are tricky things to get right. In the Speak Up magazine, we look at how some brand names become so familiar that they end up in the dictionary, and why that's not a good thing for companies. But there are other challenges with brand names too. In an age of globalization, we're used to the idea of brands being sold in many countries. But choosing a brand name that works across the globe can be a real challenge. A word that sounds cool in one language might well sound silly or offensive in another. There are companies that exist just to check that brand names aren't going to say the wrong thing in another culture. But some unfortunate brand names do get through. Here are a few examples. In English, the slang word for urine is pee, not a very appetizing thing to drink, but that's the name that was chosen for this brand of cola bottled in Ghana. A fart is something that happens if you eat too many beans. Naming a chocolate bar fart is surely giving the wrong marketing message, except in Poland, where fart means lucky. And what about this Japanese brand of sports drink called Pocari Sweat? If I see a bottle of clear liquid labelled sweat, I really don't feel like drinking it. Then there's the Iranian washing powder, barf. If you come from Iran, you know, of course, that barf means snow. Snow sounds white and clean, a great name for a brand of washing powder. But unfortunately, in English, barf is a slang word for vomit, either a noun or a verb, but not something you want to wash your clothes in. But here's my favourite. When the makers of a German pale beer, the word for pale beer in German is hell, when they chose to name it after an Austrian town called Fucking, they knew exactly what they were doing. At first the trademark was prohibited because of its meaning in English, but the makers of the beer went to court and won their legal case. The light beer, Fucking Hell, has been on sale since 2011.